I came from the block where the lights don't gleam. Concrete jungle, had to hustle for the dream. Mama worked nights, Papa's ghost in the wind. Only friends I had were the pad and the pen. Bodega vibes, quarter juice in the plan. Now I'm stacking heavy, 100 G's in the van. Talk slick, get checked, we don't play that. One wrong word and the wolves gon' spray back. The streets raised me, taught me how to move in the dark, how to smile through the pain, how to finish what you start. Every scar is a stripe, every loss is a lesson. Made a name out the mud, now I count every blessing. I used to run from sirens, now they escort me. From cell blocks to Rolexes, homie, that's glory. I ain't forget the nights with no heat in December. Froze to the bone, but I burn like an ember. My flow be the truth, never needed no gimmick. Put my soul in these bars, every rhyme's authentic. Got fam doing bids, so I rap for the cage. For the homies with no light, only bars and rage. The streets raised me, taught me how to move in the dark, how to smile through the pain, how to finish what you start. Every scar is a stripe, every loss is a lesson. Made a name out the mud, now I count every blessing. I used to run from sirens, now they escort me. From cell blocks to Rolexes, homie, that's glory. I ain't forget the nights with no heat in December. Froze to the bone, but I burn like an ember. My flow be the truth, never needed no gimmick. Put my soul in these bars, every rhyme's authentic. Got fam doing bids, so I rap for the cage. For the homies with no light, only bars and rage. The streets raised me, taught me how to move in the dark, how to smile through the pain, how to finish what you start. Every scar is a stripe, every loss is a lesson. Made a name out the mud, now I count every blessing. We don't talk about fear, we just load and prepare. Turn trauma to gold, turn struggle to flare. No fairy tale here, just the real and the raw. Either hustle or fall, ain't no peace in the war. Now the chain heavy, but my soul even heavier. Loyalty over fame, that's the code of the predator. From the stoop to the summit, made them all believers. Wrote my pain in the sky, now I shine through the speakers. I ain't perfect, but I never fold under heat. Kept it solid, stayed grounded in these cracked up streets. From a menace to a mogul, now I lead with a voice. Made it out the trap, now I move with choice. The streets raised me, taught me how to move in the dark, how to smile through the pain, how to finish what you start. Every scar is a stripe, every loss is a lesson. Made a name out the mud, now I count every blessing. If you see me in the light, just know I earned every glow. Every step, every grind, every high, every low. This ain't just rap, it's survival and rhyme. Gangster in heart with a visionary mind.
They say loyalty's rare, I say it's all that I know. Kept it real since a youngin', hard cold from the snow. Seen the reaper in the hallway, stared into death. Still I rose from the ashes, every breath is a flex. Used to post by the corner where the fiends do the dance. Now I'm counting dirty dollars with a Glock in my pants. No silver spoons, just them federal raids. And them long nights wondering if the light ever fades. It's the code of the street, never bend, never break. Keep your word, keep it solid, never move with a snake. This the life that we chose, it's a gamble of war. But I'd rather die real than be fake and adored. I've been betrayed, I've been crossed by the ones I fed. Had to tighten up the circle, put a price on my dread. Now it's bulletproof rides and accounts offshore. Still remember cold nights with my back on the floor. I ain't rap for the clout, this for thugs with a past. For the ones who ain't make it, who was gone in a flash. Still pour out liquor for my dogs in the dirt. Still ride with a fury, still carry the hurt. It's the code of the street, never bend, never break. Keep your word, keep it solid, never move with a snake. This the life that we chose, it's a gamble of war. But I'd rather rather die real than be fake and adored. Look at silence before the shot, prayers before the plot. Tears dry in the dark, but the hustle don't stop. From the alley to the top, every scar is a map. If you fold under pressure, don't come running back. I seen the courtroom lights and the cold of the cuffs, but my soul ain't for sale, I was built to be tough. My mama said pray, but my trigger said go. So I danced with the devil in the rain and the snow. This ain't for TikTok, this is pain in a verse. For the ones doing time and the ones riding hearses. Made a throne from the struggle, now I sit like a king. Tattooed every loss, let my freedom ring. It's the code of the street where your name means your life. Better die for your pride than run from the fight. This the game we survive, not a game for the weak, where respect's worth more than $1 million a week. So if I fade in the night, just know I stood on my name. Never switched for the fame, never folded for change. It's the code, it's the grind, it's the fire in me. This that gangster gospel from the block to the free. So if I fade in the night, just know I stood on my name. Never switched for the fame, never folded for change. It's the code, it's the grind, it's the fire in me. This that gangster gospel from the block to the free. But I'd rather die real than be fake and adored. I came up with a pistol and a prayer in my soul, where your brother might snake you for a piece of the gold, where the dreams come with price tags, pain in the tag, and your future gets folded in a government bag. I was raised by the silence, raised by the code, where you speak with your hands and survive on your own. Ain't no safety in my city, just ambition and scars. Every night another youth turn a cipher to bars. Yeah, we bled in the dark just to shine in the day. Kept it G in the storm, never ran, never strayed. This the throne in the trenches where the brave get crowned. If you fold under pressure, better not come round. I seen loyalty turn to a whisper in court. When the sentence got heavy, all them boys came up short. I've been broke with a mission, rich with a target. Now my life's like a war zone and I play it the hardest. Rolling deep with the fam, never trusting a soul. Even mirrors might lie, gotta check what they show. From them cage phone calls to them high-rise views, every move that I make, I remember my roots. Yeah, we bled in the dark just to shine in the day. Kept it G in the storm, never ran, never strayed. This the throne in the trenches where the brave get crowned. If you fold under pressure, better not come round. Steel nerves, heart of fire, that's the code I breathe. Lost friends to the game, now they live through me. Ain't no fairy tales here, just the code and the fact. If you slip once, they gon' aim for your back. Now it's Forbes covers talking how I came from the cell. Used to sit with the lifers, now I'm breaking the shell. Used to ride dirty deep through the city with stress. Now my name ring bells when I walk in the West. Don't compare me to them, I ain't nothing like face. Took the L's with my chin up, turned to hate in the cave. All my lyrics like scriptures, every rhyme be a scroll. From the block to the bank, had to hustle my soul. We rose through the fire, turned to smoke in the sky. Put my pain in these verses, every line testified. It's the throne in the trenches where the warriors reign, where the broken find power and survive through the flame. So salute to the ones who ain't folding the code, who stayed 10 toes down when the world said no. From the gutter to the gates, I was born for this grind. King of the shadows with a militant mind. flame with a cold street. Teach you how to carve out a name. Had a dream in my mind, had a Glock on my waist. Used to sleep with my shoes, couldn't risk no mistake. Mama cried in the kitchen, pops lost to the sale. I was built from the struggle, every loss I wear well. Now I walk with a purpose, every step's a reply to the ones who said I'm nothing. Watch me rise, do or die. This the heart of the hustle, blood in the game. Built from the bottom, now I rise through the pain. We don't break, we adapt, we don't fold, we reload. In a world full of snakes, I stay silent and cold. I done stared in the eyes of a man with no hope. Seen the devil wear a badge and a smile like a joke. They want chains on my wrist, want my story erased, but I'm etched in the hood, every block know my face. I ain't new to the war, I was bred for the fight. Kept my soul in the mud, now my goals touch the light. Turn my pain into power, let my lyrics ignite. Every verse is a strike, every rhyme's born from spite. This the heart of the hustle, blood in the game. Built from the bottom, now I rise through the pain. We don't break, we adapt, we don't fold, we reload. In a world full of snakes, I stay silent and cold. Grew up in the silence, made my peace with the dark. Now my mind like a weapon, every thought leave a mark. Still pray for the homies, still ride for the code. Still ducking them sirens, still staying in my mode. Now it's penthouse ceilings, but the pain never leaves. Still remember shootouts echoing under the eaves. Had to fight for a meal, now I fight for a cause. Tried to bury my name, now it live in applause. I ain't do it for the fame, I did it for the fam. For the ones in the trap, for the ones in the jam. For the single moms hustling, working 3 jobs. And the kids with no guidance, learning life from the mob. It's the heart of the hustle, our blood in the game. Built from the bottom, now I rise through the pain. We don't break, we adapt, we don't fold, we reload. In a world full of snakes, I stay silent and cold. Don't judge my walk till you feel my shoes. I was built for the game, never destined to lose. Now I speak for the voiceless, turn the pain into fire. With the soul of a soldier and the mind of a rider. This the heart of the hustle. This the heart of the hustle. This the heart of the hustle, blood in the game. Built from the bottom, now I rise through the pain. We don't break, we adapt, we don't fold, we reload. In a world full of snakes, I stay silent and cold. So don't judge my walk till you feel my shoes. I was built for the game, never destined to lose. Now I speak for the voices, turn the pain into fire. With the soul of a soldier and the mind of a rider. I was born in the war zone, breathing in crime, where the sirens sang lullabies, keeping the time. Every step on the block was a test of the soul. Had a burner in my backpack, dreams on hold. I ain't asked for the struggle, it just came with the name. Taught to move in the shadows, play the code like a game. I seen angels get dropped, seen the reaper wear gold. Seen the toughest go silent when that steel got cold. It's blood on the pavement, pain in the pen. Lost too many real ones, won't lose again. From the gutter to the glory, we don't break, we bend. Only loyalty and fire riding out to the end. I came up where the light barely touched our block. Had to sharpen every thought, couldn't trust no clock. Time don't tick, it just bleeds in the trap. And the streets don't forgive when you slip or snap. I was 13, eyes wide, hand on the grip. Trying to dodge the system, had to move like a myth. No peace, just plots, just powder and prayers. Still we laugh through the pain like the devil don't care. It's blood on the pavement, pain in the pen. Lost too many real ones, won't lose again. From the gutter to the glory, we don't break, we bend. Only loyalty and fire riding out to the end. Tell me nothing about loss, I lived it in waves. Buried more dreams than I walk with today. But I hustle with a purpose, every scar's a flag. Every battle made me stronger, now I never look back. Now it's marble floors where it used to be cracks. Foreign whips where we used to push weight and packs. But the pain still lingers, can't forget where I'm from. I just carry all the ghosts in the beat of the drum. I rap for the silent, the broken, the brave. For the ones who got sentenced and took it to the grave. Ain't no fame worth your soul, I spit truth for the real. This that blueprint of scars, this that hunger you feel. It's blood on the pavement, fire in my
my chest. I done danced with the devil, still came out blessed. From the bottom I rose with a crown made of flame. Now I speak for the streets and I die with the name. So salute to the few who survived that rain, who ain't changed for the money, who remember the pain. This ain't just rap, it's survival and art. It's the streets in my voice and the beat in my heart.
I was raised where the street lights flicker like hope, where the cold gets deeper and the strong barely cope, where a handshake can kill you and a smile might lie, and your homie turns snitch just to shave off time. I ain't never had peace, just a plan and a strap, heart heavy with pain, but I never fell back. Every corner I stood had to watch both sides. Every loss made me sharper, now I move with pride. Built from the bottom, scars on my soul, turned the dirt to diamonds, made the pain my gold. This that talk for the trenches, where the real ones stay. If you fold under pressure, better move out the way. Used to dream with my eyes open, clutching the 9. Now I'm counting every blessing, but I still see the signs. They want the throne, but not the war that come with the seat. Can't handle what I carry, can't survive what I beat. From the alley to the jet, from the jail to the stage, from the rage in my gut to the pen in the page. This ain't rap, it's survival, it's a map through the fire. It's the prayer of a soldier, it's the soul of a rider. Built from the bottom, scars on my soul, turned the dirt to diamonds, made the pain my gold. This that talk for the trenches, where the real ones stay. If you fold under pressure, better move out the way. I ain't never had a handout, just my will in the street and the lessons from the legends who ain't never taste peace. I done bled for a name, I done fought for my worth, I done slept next to death, still I rose. They don't know about them long nights ducking them shots, or the brothers I done buried, or the time on the block. This the sound of redemption, this the voice of the damned. Now I stand on a mountain that I built with my hands. Used to dream of escape, now I own what I see. Took the pain of the hood, turned it into a key. Now I open every door that they said I couldn't touch. Let them feel every line, I was born in the clutch. Built from the bottom, with fire in my chest. Every scar is a stripe, every loss was a test. Now I'm speaking for the voiceless, for the real who bled, for the ones still rising, for the ones long dead. So, if you hear me in the night, know it came from the fight, from the tears in the dark to the hunger for light. This ain't just music, it's a warrior's cry. I was built from the bottom, now I rise till I die. Yeah, I came up hard, where the light never reached, where the wolves taught the lessons and the preachers don't preach, where the law got a badge but they act like a gang, and a friend turned fed just to lessen the bang. Used to stand in the rain with my heart on chill, praying fate wouldn't fold me like a dollar bill. Had my back to the wall, my mind in the sky, but my soul stayed grounded, too real to lie. I came up hard, from the mud, from the pain, where the nights bleed cold and the sun brings shame, but I never backed down, I just learned how to move. Now I'm walking like a king with nothing to prove. Had to hustle for the heat, had to grind for a meal, while the world looked down, I was sharpening steel. Every yell taught a lesson
voice and every scar got a name. Every tear turned to flame when I stepped in the game. I ain't built for the fake, I don't talk, I act. And I never throw shade, I just handle the facts. From the gutter to the stage, from the trap to the mic, every word that I speak still come out like a fight. I came up hard, from the mud, from the pain, where the nights bleed cold and the sun brings shame. But I never backed down, I just learned how to move. Now I'm walking like a king with nothing to prove. I lost too many to the system and the steel. Watched dreams get crushed, wounds never heal. But I rose from the ashes with a grip on the crown. Took the hate, took the loss, turned it all around. Now I'm riding through the city with the past in my trunk. Every verse hold a ghost, every beat got a punch. I don't smile for the fake, I don't dance for the clout. I just stack what I earn and move real when I'm out. Made a path where they told me I could never go tread. Now they mention my name like a living street thread. I'm the pain, I'm the fight, I'm the one they try to end. Now I'm back twice as sharp with a story to send. I came up hard, but I shine like a jewel. Where they doubted my rise, I just built my rule. From the dirt to the sky, I define what's true. This is heart, this is grit, this is what kings do. So salute to the ones who still walk through the flame, who don't bend to the system, who remember the name. This is deeper than rap, this is struggle and truth. It's the voice of the streets and I'm living the proof. The streets and I'm living the proof. I was raised in the shadows, cold nights, hard lessons, where the strong eat the weak and the streets give no blessings. Used to watch from the steps, see my idols go broke. Now I'm chasing bigger dreams while my past try to choke. Mama cried every night, pops locked in the feds. I was young, but I learned how to fight through the dread. Had to run with the wolves, learn the game by the hour. Now my pain's in the lyrics and my words got power. Ain't no love in the shadows, only hunger and pain. Only steel in your pocket and the blood in your name. Where the loyalty thin and the hate run deep. We don't talk, we just move, real G's don't sleep. I remember them corners, I remember that sound of a shot in the dark when the sun went down. Of a cell door slamming like a clock on your fate. Of a judge reading numbers like it's food on a plate. I was built from the pressure, I was shaped in the war. Every cut made me sharper, every scar is a score. I don't flinch when it's chaos, I was born in the storm. Took the hate, wore it proud like a uniform. Ain't no love in the shadows, only hunger and pain. Only steel in your pocket and the blood in your name. Where the loyalty thin and the hate run deep. We don't talk, we just move, real G's don't sleep. Grew numb to the loss, every face in the dirt. But I rise with a flame, every verse is my work. From a ghost in the streets to a voice with a crown. Every step that I took made the silence bow down. Now the label's calling, but my roots still tight. Still pour for the fallen when I toast at night. Still move with precision, still trust, no face. Cause a smile in this game could erase your place. I done buried my fears, now I sharpen my pen. Tell the truth in my bars from my brothers in pen. They can't stop what's divine, I was made to survive. Now I walk through the fire with my head held high. Ain't no love in the shadows, only real ones stand. With a code in their chest and a grip on the land. We don't beg, we just build, turn the pain into steel. From the dark I emerged, I'm the voice of the real. So salute to the hustlers, the soldiers, the few who ain't fold in the struggle. Who stayed loyal and true. This is more than a story, it's a path through the night. It's the heart of a lion in the coldest fight.
I was born with a siren's cry, where hope gets robbed, where a dream costs your soul and the block's your job, where the system ain't blind, it just aims with precision, locking youth in the cage, feeding prisons with vision. I was raised on the edge with a scar for a name, had to fight for my breath, not just play in the game. While they slept in silk sheets, I was scheming for heat, turned the tears in my eyes to a storm on the beat. I got iron in my veins, fire in my chest, never ran from a war, I just learned to finesse. From the gutter to the stage, I was forged in the rain. You could feel what I lived when my bars hit your brain. See, my circle got smaller, now it's tight like the grip, cause loyalty ain't common and betrayal come quick. I seen brothers turn ghosts for a chain and a bag, and the realists go broke while the fakes still brag. But I never lost faith, I just doubled my hustle, built an empire from pain, turned the scars into muscle. This that real life rap, not for charts or for fame. This for every single soldier with a number, not a name. I got iron in my veins, fire in my chest, never ran from a war, I just learned to finesse. From the gutter to the stage, I was forged in the rain. You could feel what I lived when my bars hit your brain. Every loss is a lesson, every bruise got a voice. We ain't choose this life, but we move with choice. If the streets gave me nothing, then I still gave back. Put my pain in a verse, now the world feel that. Now it's late night flights from the hood to the globe, but I still keep it close, I don't flex, I just grow. Got a call from a homie, said his time just got cut, so I poured out a bottle, then I laced up and jumped. This ain't fiction or caps, this is truth in the flesh. This that line between freedom and your very last breath. Now I rap for the youth, for the ones with no voice. Tell them rise from the ashes, we still got a choice. I got iron in my veins, pain in my past, but I ride for tomorrow like I'm built to outlast. From the dirt to the throne, I don't bend, I remain. I'm a beast, I'm a king, I'm the storm and the chain. So when they talk about the struggle, better mention my name. I was carved by the chaos, made of thunder and flame. No gimmicks, just heart, no cap, just pain. I'm the streets' resurrection with a crown in the rain.
That talk from the belly of the beast. When love get tested, it still speaks first. Either you grind or you die.
I came from nothing, not a dollar in my hand, just a dream and a plan and a scale full of grams. Mama worked 2 jobs, pops wasn't around, so the block taught me lessons that the school never found. Dodging bullets like blessings, every step was a war. Had to run with the wolves just to open the door. I seen snakes in disguise, homies switching like scenes. Now I trust my Glock more than I trust human beings.
Grind or die, that's the code that we breathe. Where the strong live fast and the weak just bleed. Every scar that I got is a stripe on my name. I ain't playing with this life, I was built by pain.
I was deep in the jungle with the lions and sharks, where the loyalty thin but the hatred sharp, where your best friend can turn to your worst nightmare. So I move with the silence and a cold blank stare. I done stood on them corners with a chip on my soul, seen dreams get buried before they ever got old. Got blood on my Nike, sweat in my palms, but I never fold once, I just weathered the storms. Grind or die, that's the way we survive in a world full of fakes. Only real ones ride from the mud to the throne. I done paid that price, I'm the truth in the booth, not just rhymes and ice. They said I'd never make it, now I laugh in gold. Told my story through these bars, now the streets unfold. From the cell to the stage, I done flipped my fate. Now I speak for the hustlers in every state. Now it's first class flights, but I still rep the hood. Still remember cold nights when nothing felt good. Still remember them rays, them cuffs on the wrist. Still remember the hunger when I made that list. So I rap with a fire that was lit in the dark, where the struggle turned boys into legends with heart. No cap, no gimmicks, just the truth in the ink. I was made in the trap, now I'm shifting how you think. grind or die, that's the path we walk. Where the pain write verses and the real ones talk. Every loss was a lesson, every win was earned. Now my name ring bells cause the tables turned. This for the ones still stuck in the system, for the brothers lost to the streets. We miss them. Keep grinding, keep rising, or die trying. They said I'd never make it, now I laugh and go. Told my story through these bars, now the streets unfold. From the cell to the stage, I done flipped my fate. Now I speak for the hustlers in every state. This for the ones still stuck in the system, for the brothers lost to the streets. We miss them.
Yeah, it's the cold streets talking. No love in the alley, no peace when we walking. Grew from the gutter, made pain my tool. Raised by the block, now I make my own rules. Grind don't stop, we hustle through the pain. Midnight moves in the pouring rain. Money on my mind, loyalty in my veins. I came from the struggle, now I'm changing the game. Grind don't stop, we hustle through the pain. Midnight moves in the pouring rain. Money on my mind, loyalty in my veins. I came from the struggle, now I'm changing the game. I was raised with the sirens, cry at dawn. And where the young grow hard and the hope is gone. Mama working 2 jobs, food stamps fed us. Pops ran off, streets had to train us. Steel nerves, heart colder than the breeze. Backpack dreams with a stash in the jeans. Never had a choice, we was born in the maze. With wolves in the night and the rats in the cage. Running from the law, but I never ran scared. They gave me nothing, I built it, I dared. Now the gold hang low, but the scars still show. Grew from the cracks, now I shine with a glow. Grind don't stop, we hustle through the pain. Midnight moves in the pouring rain. Money on my mind, loyalty in my veins. I came from the struggle, now I'm changing the game. Grind don't stop, we hustle through the pain. Midnight moves in the pouring rain. Money on my mind, loyalty in my veins. I came from the struggle, now I'm changing the game. I was 12 with a plan, 16 with a piece. Had a war in my soul, couldn't find no peace. OGs taught the code, never talk, never fold. Now I'm ice with the words and my pen drips gold. Fake love everywhere, so I keep it distant. Only real ones with me, no snakes in my instant. Every bar spits like a bullet from the block. Truth hit hard like a key in a lock. Money, power, fame, they all come with a cost. Seen too many ride high, then get lost. But I play smart, think sharp like a blade. Never traded my name for the price they paid. This ain't rap, it's a street confession. Every line stitched deep with aggression. From the corner store light to the cell block cries. I seen dreams fly and I seen dreams die. Now it's meetings and suits, but I still hear the past. Every deal I make, I'm moving fast. Respect over clout, I don't chase no trend. I build from the ground, I ain't gotta pretend. From the mud to the marble, the climb been real. Got haters in the dark trying to jack my steel, but I walk with the fire, I talk like a king. No fear in my chest, no strings on my wings. Grind don't stop, we hustle through the pain. Midnight moves in the pouring rain. Money on my mind, loyalty in my veins. I came from the struggle, now I'm changing the game. Grind don't stop, we hustle through the pain. Midnight moves in the pouring rain. Money on my mind, loyalty in my veins. I came from the struggle, now I'm changing the game. ain't choose this life chose me. Every scar on my soul, every tear on my sleeve, it's written in the concrete. Let me talk to him. Streets raised me, pain made me. Concrete jungle, can't nothing break me. Eyes wide open, heart ice cold. I don't trust many, I've seen too much fold. From the dirt to the throne, I walk like a king. Built my empire, started with nothing. Born where the guns talk louder than dreams, where hope's a ghost and the devil schemes. Mama praying hard, daddy locked in a cage. I was 10 years old, already filled with rage. No lights in the crib, just a flicker of the flame. Cooking up plans just to flip the game. Lost friends young, rest in peace to the fallen. Now I move sharp, every call I'm calling. Got stripes on the block, earned them in blood. Kept it silent while the fake ones run. Now I lace every verse with the truth I bled. A million voices echo in my head. Streets raised me, pain made me. Concrete jungle, can't nothing break me. Eyes wide open, heart ice cold. I don't trust many, I've seen too much fold. From the dirt to the throne, I walk like a king. Built my empire, started with nothing. I remember cold nights, just a hoodie for heat. Now it's private flights, but I still don't sleep. Every deal I make, I remember the cost. Had to gamble my life just to cover the loss. Trust ain't cheap, loyalty's gold, but envy's a killer and it don't get old. Had to cut off fam, turned snake in disguise. Saw the devil in their eyes when I started to rise, but I never looked back, I just stepped with the code. Respect, power, and honor, that's the mode. Still keep it on me, tucked near the ribs. A legend in the making, that's just how I live. Yeah, I came up with the wolves and the hunger. In a world full of noise, I move like thunder. Can't shake my soul, can't fake my name. I was born in the fire, I became the flame. I ain't perfect, got sins on my soul, but I never broke, never lost control. Now I'm meant to the youth, plant seeds in the block so they don't have to bleed just to reach the top. Still got the edge, still got the scars. Still see ghosts when I stare at the stars. But I stand tall, every battle I've won. Still the same one since day one. Streets raised me, pain made me. Concrete jungle, can't nothing break me. Eyes wide open, heart ice cold. I don't trust many, I've seen too much fold. From the dirt to the throne, I walk like a king. Built my empire, started with nothing.
This ain't just rap, this is survival. Out the mud, out the fire. We don't cry, we conquer. Let me talk to you.
Ain't no mercy in the shadows, we was born in the war. Every step I take now got blood on the floor. Got pain in my past, gold chains on my chest. I ain't run from the struggle, I just ran through the test. Enemies close, but my vision stay wide. Trust no man, only steel by my side.
By my side.
Ain't no mercy in the shadows, we was born in the war. Every step I take now got blood on the floor.
Got pain in my past, gold chains on my chest. I ain't run from the struggle, I just ran through the test. Enemies close, but my vision stay wide. Trust no man, only steel by my side.
Came up where the light don't reach, where the old heads preach and the gunshots teach. Where dreams get buried before they touch 16, and the fiends line up like it's Halloween. Black mask, black hoodie, soul full of thunder. I was just trying to eat while they prayed I go under. No father, no peace, just a block full of wolves. And the law treat us all like we breaking the rules. Had to move smart, grind hard, stack with stealth. Put pain in the bars, made tracks my wealth. Now it's leather seats, but I still ride tents. Cause the past don't fade, it just hops the fence. Ain't no mercy in the shadows, we was born in the war. Every step I take now got blood on the floor.
Got pain in my past, gold chains on my chest. I ain't run from the struggle, I just ran through the test. Enemies close, but my vision stay wide. Trust no man, only steel by my side.
Ain't no mercy in the shadows, we was born in the war. Every step I take now got blood on the floor.
I don't talk much, I let They smiled in my face, but they plotted my fall. Now I'm way too high, they can't reach when I ball. I lost homies, lost sleep, lost years to the game, but I never lost faith, never folded from pain. Now my name ring loud through the alleys and courts, from the cell blocks cold to the marble resorts. Never beg, never snitch, never back from a threat. If you gamble with my life, better double that bet. I got fire in my chest, got war in my breath. I'm the voice of the streets till I sleep in death. It's the sound of a soul that survived the flames, who walked through the storm and refused the chains. You can take the crown, I'll take the grind, cause I'd rather earn power than beg for shine. They see the ice now, but not the nights I was freezing. Stomach growling while I was plotting on eating. Now I'm feasting, every line got a reason. Every enemy's a ghost that I'm no longer pleasing. Mama told me never let them see your fear, so I walk like a giant, even death in my rear. I'm a product of the corner, a disciple of pain, with a voice like a hammer and a soul like flame. Still strapped with the lessons I learned from the dirt, still carry the name of my brothers on shirts. I ain't changing for the fame, never switch for the deal. I'm the last of the real, and I die on that seal. We came from the bottom, no blueprint, just instincts, no help, just hustle. You feel me? Started in the dirt, now we diamond line. Every scar I carry, that's a battle sign. From the gutter to the penthouse, grind, don't lie. I was raised by the streets, now I'm touching the sky. No fear in my soul, no fold in my name. If I die tonight, they gon' remember the flame. Started in the dirt, now we diamond line. Every scar I carry, that's a battle sign. From the gutter to the penthouse, grind, don't lie. I was raised by the streets, now I'm touching the sky. No fear in my soul, no fold in my name. If I die tonight, they gon' remember the flame. Yeah, I remember them nights with the stomach on E, writing rhymes in my head while I'm ducking the heat. I was young with a fire, older with game. Now I'm sharp with the hustle, every move bring change. See, the block taught lessons that the books won't show, like trust gets you killed and the weak don't grow. I ain't asked for no favors, I just broke that mold. Made a path with the pain, turned the dirt into gold. Used to walk in the rain with the hole in my soul. Now the soles on my shoes worth more than they know. Still move like a ghost, real tight with my circle, trying to build empire, stay far from the hurt. In the dirt, now we diamond line. Every scar I carry, that's a battle sign. From the gutter to the penthouse, grind, don't lie. I was raised by the streets, now I'm touching the sky. No fear in my soul, no fold in my name. If I die tonight, they gon' remember the flame. Started in the dirt, now we diamond line. Every scar I carry, that's a battle sign. From the gutter to the penthouse, grind, don't lie. I was raised by the streets, now I'm touching the sky. No fear in my soul, no fold in my name. If I die tonight, they gon' remember the flame. I seen too many fold, too many turn fake. Watch brothers chase clout and drown in the lake, but I stayed in my lane. Played chess with the storm, now my mind is a weapon and my word is sworn. Kept a piece in the jacket, peace in my mind, cause a calm man ready is the hardest to find. Now it's meetings and plans, but the hunger don't change. Still got that same fire burning deep in my veins. Yeah, I'm eating now, but I ain't forgot. Had to sell hope on the corner with a pad and a plot. They laughed back then, now they copy the code. But I'm too far gone, I don't see them on the road. This for the nights we ain't sleep. This for the tears we don't speak. This for the young ones still stuck in the game. Keep pushing, lil' bro. Now it's all tailored suits, no more court clothes, but I still got the roots where the dark wind blows. Still check for the ones who was there in the drought when the world turned cold and the lights went out. Now I toast for the struggle, pour love for the lost. We paid with our pain, now we counting the cost. Still silent, still deadly, still moving with pride. Built a throne from the ashes, now the crown can't hide. From the started in the dirt, now we diamond line. Every scar I carry, that's a battle sign. From the gutter to the penthouse, grind, don't lie. I was raised by the streets, now I'm touching the sky. No fear in my soul, no fold in my name. If I die tonight, they gon' remember the flame. Started in the dirt, now we diamond line. grind. From the gutter to the penthouse grind, don't lie. I was raised by the streets, now I'm touching the sky. No fear in my soul, no fold in my name. If I die tonight, they gon' remember the flame.
Yeah. This one's for the ones that made it out the fire, for the ones still in it. We ain't perfect, but we real. Let me speak truth. Yeah. Came from the dark, now I shine like Mars. Every step I took left a trail of scars. Built from the ground, now I ride with stars. No silver spoon, just these steel bars. From pain to the profit, I earn my lane. Crown made of scars, but I wear that flame. Came from the dark, now I shine like Mars. Every step I took left a trail of scars. They don't know the nights I had nothing to eat. They just see the diamonds when I rolled down the street. But I bled for this life, fought demons in silence. Made peace with the rage, now I move with violence. Used to run from the sirens, now they know my name. Had to hustle every second, now I own the game. Told my mama we ain't sleeping on floors no more. Now we dreaming gold through designer decor. Had to cut off snakes, even fam got shady. Went from babyface youth to the streets most hated. But I stayed real, never faked a fight. Now I'm sitting on a throne made of sleepless nights. Came from the dark, now I shine like Mars. Every step I took left a trail of scars. Built from the ground, now I ride with stars. No silver spoon, just these steel bars. From pain to the profit, I earn my lane. Crown made of scars, but I wear that flame. Came from the dark, now I shine like Mars. Every step I took left a trail of scars. I don't do this for the fame, I do it for the cause. For the kid in the trap with his back to the wall. Told myself if I fall I rise twice as cold. Cause a warrior ain't made till his story gets told. I ain't forget them long days, empty hands, torn shoes. Now it's Rolex time and Italian hues. Still humble with the hustle, still moving precise. Still got the hunger of them ramen nights. Don't test my calm, I'm a beast at rest. Only bark when it's war and I bite with the best. Had to grind through the shadows to earn my peace. Now I feast where the real ones never deceased. They see the glory, but they don't know the grief. This ain't rap, it's my will laid brick by brick in belief. Now the circle tight and the circle eats. From the trenches to towers, I don't skip no beats. Still pray for my brothers who ain't here to see. Every win that I claim, they live through me. I ain't bend, I ain't beg, I ain't plead for a lane. I just spoke from my soul, now I bleed through the game. They can label me villain, call me outlaw king. But I came from the smoke where the sirens sing. So when I'm gone, let my story spark. Etch my name in the stone with a lion's mark. No chains on my wrist, just chains I broke. And a legacy lit from the flames I spoke. Came from the dark, now I shine like Mars. Every step I took left a trail of scars. Built from the ground, now I ride with stars. No silver spoon, just these steel bars. From pain to the profit, I earn my lane. Crown made of scars, but I wear that flame. Came from the dark, now I shine like Mars. Every step I took left a trail of scars. This ain't for the ones that folded under pressure. It's for the ones who stood tall, even when the world tried to crush them. This the code of the concrete. Live by the code, made moves in the night. Concrete jungle, we was built for the fight. Scars on my skin so hard like steel. This the life that we chose, it's survival for real. From the cracks I rose, now I'm king of the block. Got $1 million mind with a hand on the Glock. Live by the code, made moves in the night. Concrete jungle, we was built for the fight. I was raised where the sirens don't stop, they sing. Where the OGs teach pain and the losses sting. We ain't had
no silver spoons, just dirty plates. And if you wanted more, you had to risk your fate. Seen brothers get locked, seen mamas cry. Learned early, don't beg, don't fold, don't lie. If I starved, I starved with pride in my chest. But when I ate, my whole crew got blessed. Used to run with the wolves, now I move like a ghost. Still silent, still deadly, never needed to boast. They counted me out, now they count my stacks. I turned the pain into gold, I ain't looking back. Live by the code, made moves in the night. Concrete jungle, we was built for the fight. Scars on my skin so hard like steel. This the life that we chose, it's survival for real. From the cracks I rose, now I'm king of the block. Got $1 million mind with a hand on the Glock. Live by the code, made moves in the night. Concrete jungle, we was built for the fight. Every step was a test, every breath was a war. I had dreams of a castle, but I slept on the floor. No mentor, just the streets and the lessons they gave. Like trust will get you killed and love won't salve. Now I ride clean, custom leather on the seats, but I still hear the voices from them long cold weeks. They said I die, you'll be locked. I flipped that script, now I sign checks daily with a platinum grip. Yeah, the game tried to break me, but I been like fate. Now I smile in the storm while they drown in hate. This ain't rap, it's a blueprint for those in the smoke. If you climb with your heart, you ain't never broke.
This for the young ones hustling to survive, dreaming in the dark, trying to feel alive. Keep your head high, even when it's bleak, cause legends are born in the belly of the street.
I don't just want the money, I want legacy. I want kids on the block saying he bled for me. Every verse I spit, every bar I drop is a piece of the pain I never let stop. They ask how I made it, discipline and fire. Vision so sharp it could cut through a wire. And I never sold my soul, never bent to the fake. I just studied the real and I doubled the stakes. So when I'm gone, don't mourn, just ride. Keep the code alive and the honor in stride. They can bury my body, but not my voice, cause I live by the code, that was always my choice.
Live by the code, made moves in the night. Concrete jungle, we was built for the fight. Live by the code, made moves in the night. Concrete jungle, we was built for the fight.
Okay, you know what I know you a nunja? Cause what I know you a nunja. Live by the code. Live by the code. Live by the code.
Live by the code.
Live by the code.
Live by the code, made moves in the night. Concrete jungle, we was built for the
Started with nothing but a prayer and a pistol. Now I'm sitting on gold, but the past still whistle. This one for every soul that rose from the pain. We ain't break, we built a throne from the gutter.
From the mud to the mansion, I took every hit. Blood on my laces, still never quit. Scars on my name, but I shine like fire. Now the throne got my name and the crown's for a ride. I never ran from the smoke, I was raised in the flames.
Every step that I took put respect on my name. I was young with a dream and a bag full of rage. Learned the code from the streets, not a book or a page. Had to hustle through winters, had to duck from the law. Had a burner in my jeans and my back to the wall. They ain't give me a lane, so I carved my own. Now I ride with a view and a seat like a throne. Told my crew we gon' eat, told my moms we good. Now we toast from the top where the kings once stood. Seen the fake turn foe, seen the real get crossed. But I never dropped a tear, just accepted the cost. This a war for respect, this a war for the name. And I never played safe, I just played in the pain.
From the mud to the mansion, I took every hit. Blood on my laces, still never quit. Scars on my name, but I shine like fire. Now the throne got my name and the crown's for a ride. I never ran from the smoke, I was raised in the flames. Every step that I took put respect on my name.
Now they looking at the chain, not the chain that broke me. Every link I earned, every weight that choked me. Used to sleep in a trap with the roaches and rats. Now I sign off deals from executive flats. But I ain't switched for $1, I just grew in the game. Still the same cold heart, just a newer name. Still Toast to the youth, still live by the code, still die for the truth. I'm the rose from the ash, the voice of the cell, the echo in the halls of the ones who fell. Every bar that I spit is a war cry loud. Every stage that I rock is a casket proud. Can't erase where I came from, it's burned in my soul. Every L, every loss was the fuel for my role. And the throne that I sit on ain't made of gold, it's made of the nights I ain't never fold. I don't walk with an army, I move with a ghost of the ones who believed in me when I had the most to lose. Now I'm proof you can rise, proof you can fight, proof that the gutter can still birth life. So remember my name when you write down kings, not for the jewels but for breaking them rings. I ain't bowed to the streets, I became its flame, and I'll burn to the world, gotta learn my name. From the mud to the mansion, I took every hit. Blood on my laces, still never quit. Scars on my name, but I shine like fire. Now the throne got my name and the crown's for a rider. From the mud to the mansion, I took every hit. Blood on my laces, still never quit. Scars on my name, but I shine like fire. Now the throne got my name and the crown's for a rider. You ever been down so bad the street felt like home? Had to talk to the shadows cause you couldn't trust flesh. Yeah, I was molded in madness, but I came out a king. I was built from bullets, forged in pain, rained in my soul, but I dance in flames. Came from the block, now I move like a ghost. Made my name where the killers post. Steel in my blood, fire in my chest. I earned my peace, now I live with the best. I was built from bullets, forged in pain, rain in my soul, but I dance in flames. Came from the block, now I move like a ghost. Made my name where the killers post. Steel in my blood, fire in my chest. I earned my peace, now I live with the best. Started off broke, just a blade in my shoe. No food, no lights, just a dream and the crew. We was young while starving with a cause, chasing fast money, running from the laws. I seen real ones fold, fake ones shine. I stayed solid while they switched for a dime. I took hits, I took loss, I took dirt in the mouth. Now I spit gold every time I open my route. 12 tried to cage me, haters tried to break me, but pressure made diamonds and pain couldn't shake me. Now I'm moving silence, boss in the mist. From the sewer to the sky, put my name on the list. Built from bullets, forged in pain, rain in my soul, but I dance in flames. Came from the block, now I move like a ghost. Made my name where the killers post. Steel in my blood, fire in my chest. I earned my peace, now I live with the best. I was built from bullets, forged in pain, rain in my soul, but I dance in flames. Came from the block, now I move like a ghost. Made my name where the killers post. Steel in my blood, fire in my chest. I earned my peace, now I live with the best. Every scar got a chapter, every step was a war. You see my smile now, but I slept on the floor. Had to cook on a stove that sparked like rage. Now the chef in the suite cook filet on stage. They ain't know me then, now they scream my lines. I was breaking down packs just to feed my grind. Told my mama hold on, now she dressed in gold. Everything they said I wouldn't be, I hold. I got ice in my cup, but my heart's still warm. I protect what's mine like a thunderstorm. And I don't need no fame, I need loyalty near. Cause money fade flesh, but respect stays clear. Don't talk to me about fear, I've dined with death. Don't preach about loss, I've wept with no breath. You see a crown now, but it cost my youth. I'm the truth in the flesh, and the streets my proof. This for the brothers still locked behind steel, for the sisters with scars that never could heal, for the hustlers who dream, for the kids in the trap. I spit these bars to pull them off the map. I'm more than a verse, more than a look, more than the chains of the dirt that it took. I'm a legacy built on blocks and war, raised from the bottom where the brave get more. So if they write my name, let them write it loud. Said I rose from the fire and stood too proud. I ain't just survive, I flipped the script. Built from bullets, now I'm fully equipped. I was built from bullets, forged in pain, rain in my soul, but I dance in flames. Came from the block, now I move like a ghost. I was built from bullets.
from the block, now